there, fellow travelers. Mark here with Wolters World, and today we're back in Paris. And today we're going to talk about are some of the most common scams you will see when you're here in Paris. And we've got videos on general scams, but these are the ones that we've seen the most and had people try on us here in Paris on our many visits here. And the one that you really need to watch out for probably the most is the petition scam. There'll be some lady or a group of ladies that will come up to you and say, "Oh, do you speak English? Do you speak French? Oh, please sign my petition." And there'll be some petition, "Oh, it's against drug abuse, it's against nuclear war, it's about saving the earth." Of course we're all for saving the earth and no nuclear war. The thing is they're not doing that to save the world or anything like that. What they're doing is actually sizing you up. What do you have? Do you have a nice watch on? Is there something that we could notice on your backpack and stuff like that? And so they're kind of distracting you. So if anybody comes up and wants you to sign a petition, when you're here in Paris, you just say no and just walk away. And they may bother you a little bit, but you just keep saying no and you just keep walking away. You'll be fine because you're not signing anything. Remember, you don't vote here, so your signature doesn't really matter, so it doesn't make a difference. So don't let them bother you, okay? Those petition scams, just walk away from it. Another thing you'll see, this is one I've had happen to us quite a few times by the Louvre, is the golden ring, or someone finds a gold ring or somebody finds something valuable on the ground and they come up to you and say, "Oh ma'am, did you lose this ring? Did you lose this necklace? Did you lose this?" And what they're gonna try to do is then say, "Oh, it's yours. Well, now you gotta give me money for this because this is a good ring," and they'll try to pressure you into buying it from them or paying them off and stuff like that. And look, it's not your ring. You're like, "No, I don't need a gold ring. No, thanks, bye." Just walk away, okay? And that's one of the things. A lot of these scams are just about walking away and just saying no and going away. Another one that you see quite often, especially if you have kids, is they'll give you like a free bracelet or a free flower or something like that. It's the "take this for free" lie, okay? Basically what they'll do is they might tie a friendship bracelet on your wrist or on your kids or on your clothes, and they'll say, no, it's just for free, it's for fun, it's for freedom or safety or friendship or whatever. And then they're like, "Oh, well, now you got to pay me for this." Well, you just said it was free. No, that was for free, but you should give me something because I'm helping promote happiness or whatever. So if someone tries to tie anything on you, or especially your kid, just say no, and that should take care of it. But just know that that's another thing you're going to see. Another thing you might see if you're in a kind of heavier tourist area eating, especially at an outdoor cafe or something like that, you have the fake deaf or mute kind of beggars that come by, and what they'll do is they'll put down a card saying, "Hey, I'm deaf and mute, please give me money," stuff like that. A lot of times those people aren't deaf or mute, okay? So don't think that you're really going to be helping them out a bunch, because most likely it's a scam on their side. And that kind of leads into another kind of overall kind of scam is you'll see a lot of beggars here in Paris. Especially you'll see a lot of parents with their kids, moms with their kids or babies, especially near ATMs. Oddly enough, you will see that, and realize that it's a scam, okay? There's organized beggars here that have different corners, have these things set up, and ask yourself, would your little kid be laying there for hours on end sleeping with all those people going by, or your little 3-year-old being calm and stuff like all day? No, you might want to ask those kind of questions. Or why aren't they in school? So realize that this is an organized begging kind of thing. It's not about you being mean to people, it's just letting you know that this is kind of a scam, so do watch out for that. Another thing you really need to watch out for when you are here is when you're coming in and out of the metro, but not just like the actual metro train, but when you're going through the turnstiles going into the metro here in Paris. You might have people that will follow you through into the metro, and you may think, "Oh, they just want to not pay for the metro, that's fine." No. I've seen multiple times where they go through behind someone, get in their pockets and pull the stuff out to see what they can get and run off. My dad, we were here in Gare du Nord, and it happened to him, and the police were over the barriers right away and grabbed the 2 girls that did it, and they were probably like 14, 15-year-old girls, but all the stuff in my back pockets of my dad's pants, phew, were on the ground there. The kids were like, "We didn't steal anything, look, it's all on the floor, we don't have anything." So technically they didn't steal anything, so they don't really get in trouble. So you do need to be careful, so always pay attention when you're going into the metro and coming out of the metro if someone tries to go with you. Also, when you're in the metro trains, especially at the stops, when the doors are closing, to go to the next stop, if you're near the door, just know that someone might be like waiting for you by the door and pickpocket and go. So do have a heads up for that. Another thing you need to watch out for, if you're in any of the big tourist places or any of the museums, even the Louvre has a pickpocketing problem. And so make sure you're paying attention. Keep your wallet in your front pocket. Maybe use a money belt or something like that to keep your money safe, because there are nefarious people out here. So have a heads up for that. And the last scam I want to talk about is a version of the old bait and switch. Some countries you go to and someone accidentally gets some mustard on you, or maybe they get the bird poop on you kind of stuff. Here what you might see is the map trick. And what they're doing is they'll have a map and they're like, excuse me, I'm lost. Could you tell me where this place is? Your first sign is they have a map and not their phone. So that's one thing to give it away. But also realize this is kind of like the petition scam. They're kind of sizing you up. They might have a friend over there that's waiting for you to kind of be distracted. If you put your bag down to help them to hold that big map to look, that gives them a chance to come in and swipe your stuff. So do have a heads up for it. Now, overall, we haven't had too many problems when we've been here, but it is something you need to watch out for because there are a lot of pickpockets and scams here in Paris, and we want you to enjoy this beautiful city because it is fantastic. And if you want to learn more, maybe the don'ts, not just the scams, but some of the don'ts of traveling to Paris, some of the fun culture shocks you might have when you're here, check us out on our website at woltersworld.com. We're also on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Pinterest, and we really appreciate your likes, subscriptions. We hope you have a great time here in Paris and none of these scams get you because you're more prepared to watch out for them. Bye from Paris.